Hey, did you know that 64% of us in the United States don't have $1,000 to cover an emergency? Guys, that's bananas. So, stick with me. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. We're gonna fix that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for the best advice on budgets and behavior with your money. Please subscribe and hit the bell so that you're notified every time I drop a new video on Tuesday. So, today we're talking about emergency funds. If you're excited about that, hit the like button. We're gonna dig into what it is and the best ways to really get one going or to grow it if you've not started one yet. So you're either gonna start it or you're gonna grow it, and we're gonna dig in. Okay, so something really interesting happened this week. I surveyed my clients and my audience in my Facebook group and asked them, what have you used your emergency fund on lately, especially during these uncertain times? And crickets. Well, not crickets. I mean, they responded, but there was no real emergency to be reported. Most people, I would say 90%, said they haven't had to touch their emergency fund. I was shocked. I was waiting for like all these amazing stories about, losing income. Nope, haven't had to touch it. And I'm just thinking, okay, there's gotta be a reason for this, right? After some thought and after talking to some of my clients, the thing is, when you have the habits to build up an emergency fund, when you are doing the things that it takes to have money in savings, you're doing a lot of other things right with your money. I think that having the emergency fund, creating the emergency fund, doing the things necessary to build up the emergency fund shows something about how you're behaving with money. And really what I heard from people is that the emergency fund provides so much peace of mind, and just having it has made this whole scenario, this whole situation that we're in, that much easier and that much more endurable. Basically, if you don't have an emergency fund at this point, it's because of your behavior with money, and we need to change that. So we're gonna dig into what are some things that you can start doing differently today, literally today, to start growing your emergency fund if you don't have one. So stick with me, it's your turn. So let me know, do you have an emergency fund? And if so, how have you had to use it in the past month or so? I said in the title, we're gonna do it in 60 days or less. I teach Dave Ramsey's principles. I believe in a starter emergency fund of $1,000, paying off your debt, and then moving on to 3 to 6 months of emergencies. This is not the time to be paying off your debt aggressively. We are in storm mode, so that means we are only saving up money right now. We are not aggressively paying off debt. The 60 days or less, I want you to think about the first $1,000 of your emergency fund. I want you to start building the habits necessary to save money in an emergency fund, and we're gonna cover all of those tricks now. Okay, I already mentioned this, but it's the most important thing out there. So I'm gonna say it again. Please budget. Please have a zero-based budget. So if you are not currently getting every single dollar on paper on purpose, if you are not assigning a job to every single dollar already, you guys, that is it's the best way to save money. You are going to be able to tell your money what to do. You're going to see exactly where your money is going, and you are going to feel like you're getting a raise, because when we don't assign a job to every single dollar, it just goes. It just finds a place to land, and if we're not telling it where to go, it'll go somewhere else. So get on a budget. There's the video. Please don't take the approach of whatever is left over, we'll put in our savings. Start with the 4 walls, then go to your emergency fund. So once you have budgeted for your necessities, pick a number, pick a goal for the month, and budget it in your zero-based budget for your emergency fund. Okay, step number 2, and this is a really cool one. Go window shopping online. Yeah, add to cart. No more buy now. Add to cart. You know what research shows? This is so cool. The dopamine hit that comes with shopping happens in the anticipation phase. In fact, the whole reward system works this way. We get the dopamine hit, that's that feel-good sensation in our bodies, in our brains, when we are anticipating the reward. It is not receiving the item that you purchase that makes you have that dopamine hit, that makes you feel good. It is the anticipation of it. So, Add to cart. When you're online, if you're shopping, get in the habit of adding to the cart and sleeping on it. Then the next day, if it really is something that you need or want, you can go get that second dopamine hit when you go back to your cart and decide to buy. And here's another fun trick that I heard about recently. Instead of buying a $45 item, consider this. Would you rather have the $45 item, or would you rather someone give you $45 cash? Think about that. Because in essence, if you choose to not buy the $45 item, it's like you're getting $45 cash. So, I mean, you can't justify it saying like, oh, I'm not gonna buy this $10,000 item. It's like I'm getting $10,000 in cash. Like, don't go crazy here, people. But the idea is, if you are going to go drive through somewhere to get coffee, think about it. Would I rather someone give me this coffee, or would I rather someone hand me a $5 bill? Okay, here's another really easy, obvious, I hope it's obvious, tip that you can use. Anyone notice that they're not spending that much money on gas these days, or eating out, or convenience stores, or kids' activities, or any of the other things? Where are you saving money right now in your budget? Take advantage of this time and take that money that you would normally spend on travel, eating out, that kind of thing, put it in an emergency fund. This is gonna take some time looking at a budget, looking at what you usually spend if this is all brand new to you, right? But get some of that money working for you and get it in an emergency fund. Okay, and because we're home and we're probably walking around our home, looking around, wondering why we have so much stuff, why don't you take out a notebook, a pen or pencil, and walk around your house, your garage, your yard, and write down everything that you see that you could sell. Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Craigslist, local online garage sales and swaps. This is the time of year, guys, when people are buying things, right? It's spring. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous outside today. It's, you know, it's garage sale season. Not many people are gonna have physical garage sales, but they are online, and people are going to be online looking for yard stuff, kids' toys, or seasonal stuff, porch furniture. Like, people are hanging out at home trying to be active and playful. So what do you have that you've outgrown or you no longer use that you can sell? Walk around your property, walk around your household, and identify those things that you can sell. Another benefit of this is you are going to be able to take stock of what you have. And this is really powerful, because when we see what we have and when we really start to discard what we no longer need or what brings us joy, it builds contentment and gratitude for what we do have. Uncovering, you know, activities or things that do make us happy and that we are excited to pull out and dust off and use while we're home during this time. Get your family involved. Walk around and ask, do we use this anymore? Do we care about this? Would it be worth it to sell and add to our emergency fund? So that's a great weekend activity you can do. I really encourage you to do it. Oh, it sounds like a good idea. Like, do it. Just do it. The benefits of getting rid of stuff are just so powerful. Okay, guys, so here's a recap. Number one, get on a budget. Just do it. Number two, print out my free downloadable below so that you can put your target date, your target number, and start filling in as you save money. Do that. Number two, you're looking for things to sell. You are building contentment and gratitude about what you do have, which is just a bonus perk. Guys, you can do this in 60 days or less. Find money in your budget that you are no longer using because you're not putting gas in your car, you're not eating out, you're not paying for activities and all those things. Anytime you do plan to spend some money, think about, would I rather the item or the cash value of that item to be with me? Add to cart. Sleep on it and then make the final decision. So what do you say, you guys? Want to break out of the majority and start your emergency fund? Please say yes. This is so important. Get that emergency fund going. I'm really excited to hear about how it goes. Get in touch with me. Drop a comment below if you haven't yet. Let me know if you've started your emergency fund in the past, or if you have one right now, or if you're super excited to grab my download and get yours going. This is just a game changer. This is one of those first steps in really taking control of your finances and starting to learn about your behavior with money, is to set a small goal and start achieving it with something like an emergency fund. All right, guys, that's it for today. So if you haven't yet, check out this video on budgets, this one on sinking funds. Oh my gosh, they just work so harmoniously together. Give this video a like and please subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you each and every week to talk about budgets and your behavior with money. I am rooting for you and I appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching today. I'll see you soon.